There was a young man named Daniel. Everyone who met him said he had a bright future. He saw his friends moving forward. Some got good jobs, some started small businesses, and some traveled abroad. Daniel felt stuck. He asked himself every day, "What am I really meant to do?" One afternoon, while walking through his neighborhood, Daniel noticed an old bookstore. Something in him whispered, "Go inside." At first he ignored it, but the thought kept returning until he finally stepped in. The smell of old paper filled the air, and the shopkeeper smiled at him. On the shelf, one book caught his eye. Principles of Wealth and Success. Daniel bought the book with the little money he had left, not knowing that decision would change his life. That night he began to read. The first chapter spoke about discipline, waking up early, setting goals, and using time wisely. The next chapter spoke about mindset, believing that wealth begins with the way you think. Page after page, Daniel's heart began to burn with new ideas. Soon, he developed a habit of reading every morning. He read about financial wisdom, entrepreneurship, leadership, and lives of great men. Knowledge began to shape him. He stopped wasting time, started writing down his goals, and learned how to save and invest money. Months later, Daniel took a bold step. Using the principles he had learned, he started a small online business. It wasn't easy at first. There were challenges, doubts, and even failures. But unlike before, Daniel didn't give up. He remembered the lessons from the books. Failure is not the end, it's part of the journey. Slow wins added up as he kept applying what he'd learned. Years passed, and Daniel's small business grew into something great. He became a successful entrepreneur, respected not only for his wealth but also for his wisdom. People came to him for advice, and he would always smile and say, "My life changed the day I opened a book." Success doesn't come by chance, it comes by learning and applying knowledge. Daniel discovered his purpose not by waiting for life to show him the way, but by feeding his mind with wisdom. When you feel lost about your future, don't sit in confusion. Seek knowledge. A single book can open the door to a lifetime of success.